So we've got the matchups out here, which is the men's doubles. That's the first match of the evening. The men's doubles between the Keerthi Warriors and the Nandi Chargers. Keerthi Warriors, they're presented by Dinesh and Pratap Rao, with Nandi Chargers as Siddharth Reddy and Saisaran in their place. The teams are just warming up and just getting into the groove, which is the most important part of getting the start out here. And once they go ahead and get into the groove, we will have the game that will commence. It's the men's doubles that we will start with. So in the commentary box, I am Hari Kishore, and joining me is Sandeep out here. A very good evening to you, Sandeep.
Is in two more players after.
Welcome to the commentary box, Abhishek. How does it feel to, you've played in the Challengers and all that, but how does it feel to, take a new role out here?
This is pretty new to me, but I think I'm pretty excited to talk about the team and to be on the other part of the roles. And the game has started out pretty good. So let's see how it starts out.
Absolutely, and we've had two replacements, as Sandeep had already said. It is Dinesh Kilaru and Vijayanand from the Keerthi Warriors. They've replaced Soli and Sirish out there in the lineups.
So Kishore, I think Dinesh is a great addition. He was runners and also.
Absolutely, and it was really great of them to get into this main league as well after performing in the Challengers. They're great additions, as you correctly pointed out. We've got the first points on the board from Nandi Chargers. And right.
But very good than there's some kind of mercy and some kind of close call.
Absolutely, and from what we've seen in the Challengers, the Nandi Chargers are totally different out here. They've come all guns blazing. They've done pretty well, and right here, if you see, they've been doing very well. That's a very good cross-court finish there by Dinesh. Absolutely, and that's most important, in pickleball. You also need to, understand where to place the balls, how, because the courts are a little smaller in size when you compare it with other outdoor games like lawn tennis or something. So, and not to forget, there is a DRS as well. There is VAR is what we call it out here. where you can go back, the referees can go back, judges can go back, look at where the ball is pitched, give decisions accordingly as well. Works both ways, honestly. Works both ways because at times, when you really, every point matters in this kind of contest. So when every point matters, when you're really sure of where the ball is pitched, you absolutely go in for a DRS. But sometimes you also take DRS just to break the momentum. You also take timeouts as well.
To get some time and break the momentum. So it's situations like in VAR and love and everything is fair. So
Absolutely, as Sandeep said, everything is fair in love and war. Everything is fair in pickleball as well. That is what we get to see. DRS or no DRS, VAR or no VAR. As long as it gets to your advantage, we are happy about it. And as long as it's within the rules of the game, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely happy out there. And the Nandi Chargers now, currently.
Have to let's see what
Currently in their second serve, Keerthi Warriors, they will have to remember points are only one on serves, so they will have to go ahead and do that serve. That's very good, Dinesh. And that is actually the reason why Dinesh is out here, because of his placements, because of the strength that he brings to the side.
as Pratap is very clear, but one was like all out of these four, all
he needs to now, so it's good.
Absolutely. I mean, they would really want to do with those luck out there. And as you rightly pointed on the past, everything is fair in pickleball, and as long as it is within the rules, these kind of helps from the net is absolutely taken this time. And unforced error out there onto the net. The Keerthi Warriors are happy about it. They're absolutely happy about that. That is the kind of support that they would need, and they've got into that lead out there, a slender lead of 1 point at 3-2.
Aggressive player. He did the reset and he proved that he can play some soft game as well. And he has mixed up both. And the greatest advantage Keerthi has right now is the team, even though it matters confidence and reliability. That is what wins you more points.
And I really love the way how calm and composed he is, especially after scoring this point. You could see the smile on his face. You could see that, he's absolutely motivated to go ahead and give his team those points. A plethora of unforced errors there from the Nandi Chargers. And as we speak, it's 7-2 out there for Keerthi Warriors and a small timeout.
necessary. And Keerthi Warriors in the HPL that they are looking quite dominant. And I think the replacement has really worked out. I think a lot of
Absolutely, and especially the scoreboard pressure is something that they would also want to negate at this point. 2-7. And Keerthi Warriors are in their second serve. So one mistake out here from the Keerthi Warriors means the serve will go back to Nandi Chargers. And we've seen these in the past. We've seen how teams have overturned big deficits. We've seen how teams have gone ahead and come back from behind to win contests. Nandi Chargers is a perfect example of that, especially in the second game day 2, where they were down and out. They had to win the last couple of matches, and then they took the game into the Dream Breaker, and then they went and won that. So, and I was having a chat with Sahiti after that match, and she was hoping that they need a lot of landslide wins after those nail biters. But as of now, it looks like they need some luck as well on their side.
I totally agree, because like how long can they survive on Dream Breakers? There'll be a time when they'll be out of luck and something happens, and clean wins are always a good thing. I mean, it brings in confidence. So the more Dream Breakers you have, it might act on the team on the next game as well when they face some tough teams like Mavericks, who are invincible. I mean, they're whitewashing teams. So with them, these Dream Breakers are not going to work probably. So it's better to always get that extra win, so that even if by mistake you get to Dream Breakers, then you can perform. But I think they have to have 4-5-1 leads, or maybe probably a whitewash to build some more confidence in the team.
Right now it is Nandi Chargers on the serve, so they've got the license to go for the kill. They have to make sure that they play. There it is. That was Pratap, who was just trying a little dink out there from the net, a close range shot, but had to hit the net. So the points to Nandi Chargers. That's a kind of captaincy that sometimes that is needed as well.
That probably bought some points for her on the board. The way she's cheering for the team in Dream Breakers, and then that. I mean, when the owner itself is like making such amount of noise, then the people around would really get enthusiastic.
And as we speak, it is 6-7 here. The Nandi Chargers are making the comeback. They used to it. It's not something that is very new to them. They're used to these kind of comebacks. We've seen that in the past. Running forehand shot try, but goes on to the net. Service now with the Keerthi Warriors. Let's see what they can do from here.
But then, Kishore, it's so surprising to see the shift of momentum. So, wow. That's a beautiful ATP. ATP from Dinesh. A big smile on his face. Dinesh.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Keerthi Warriors presently at 9 points to 6. And second serve out there for the Keerthi Warriors. And 9-6.
This close.
Immediately called out there by Dinesh, and Pratap was also making sure that he doesn't reach for it. No, the talks that would actually help. They need those kind of talks. They need those kind of motivation levels from each other, especially when you're playing men's doubles. You know, it's always a partnership, right?
Explosive at the net.
Yeah, Dinesh, having seen him be, the right call to leave him out of such a league out here. The Keerthi Warriors they've done a real good substitution. And that's the whole motive of the challenger, where they had to go ahead and brush charge. So this match point at 14. (6:14) as of now. Serve with the Nandi Chargers. So Keerthi Warriors must make sure that they win 2 points on the trot to take the serve back and then win their third. So that is when they would go ahead and win this contest. Yes, that unforced error. That is exactly Keerthi Warriors are looking right now. There you see that backhand shot from Siddharth getting onto the net. It's his height as well. That is also working to his advantage. And there it is. Keerthi Warriors have got the serve on match point. 14-7. Dinesh on serve. Looked a little out from here.
I did it! Dinesh and Pratap for Keerthi getting their true win with
exactly how they need to go ahead, and Benzina is very happy there, the captain, and everybody in the Keerthi bunch are happy. Dinesh has done the trick for them. This is exactly why they was brought in, to give that momentum, to give that winning momentum, to get that good start, and that's exactly what he's done. The men's doubles going the Keerthi Warriors' way.